we clear and safe this? No. What's up, guys? Okay, today I'm testing out the durability of this knockoff GBRS Hydra mount. I got this to test the theory of if I liked my laser up here versus on the front of the rail, and I want to see just how durable it is. You can see that on the normal GBRS mount, this is solid between these two pillars on the real GBRS mount, and on this Chinese knockoff, it's some quite thin, metal. I don't even know what aluminum this is made out of. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zero it at 50, and then I'm gonna give it some drops and see if it holds. If it holds, I'll give it a few more. If it holds after that, I'll push out to 100 and see if there's any change in zero. This looks pretty flimsy, so I don't have any faith in it. But either way, it's still gonna be a good test of if this is a good theory. I do like how high the optic is. If you're using nods or heads up shooting position, it's great. And it's awesome that it takes the weight off the front of the rifle and moves it back here. This thing was really front heavy. Third reason is this is an old rail that I don't have a whole lot of faith in holding zero if it gets knocked around. And I can't really swap it out super easy because it's pin and welded. So this could be a fix to a few issues. And if it doesn't work, maybe I'll have to buy the real thing. Okay, so here's our first shots. And I suppose I can move it one click left, but I think I'm gonna leave it, and then we're gonna drop it. And if it starts to widen out or moves in a particular direction, as I expect it to, then we'll know it's shit and I'll just return it. Okay, so zero's checked. I'm about to drop this thing a few times, but I don't want to drop the laser because I don't want to break it. So I'm going to remove that because the part that I'm expecting to fail is the actual optic mount. And for me, for what I do, the laser is a nice to have. It's not necessary. This is a must have, especially since even if you take the optic off, you can't use irons. And yeah, so, and the parts that hold the lamb on are much thicker. So if this doesn't lose zero, I don't expect that to lose zero. So I'm gonna take that off, and then we're gonna get to dropping. Nothing too sciencey here. I'm just gonna drop it. EoTech's holding up. So I think that's about the most you'd expect to encounter if you were a person who actually cared about their shit. I don't see you doing much worse than that unless you drop it out of a car or you Larry Vickers it out of a helicopter. So let's give that a go. I got better at shooting. What the fuck? Yeah, so there's 5. I would say that is no difference. Huh, we gotta drop it more. Okay, now we're back at 150. I'm gonna hold center of the white sticker, put 5 rounds down, do 5 drops, 5 more rounds on a different white sticker, and see if the zeros has shifted. And yeah, I don't know where the hold is at 150, so I'm just gonna hold center because it's my first time with this high of a mount. I don't feel like that's my best shooting. We got in the white mostly, I'm happy. Should we clear and safe this? No. And a bonus. All right. Bottom target. Glad it cooled down a little. Every time I'm out here shooting, there's some small dick neighbor who thinks that we're just fuds and shoot, and he wants to go shoot his guns, his little 38. Oh, she broke. There you go, boys. That settles it. First shot on that last zero. There's my last group, and I felt like my last group was better. I mean, jury's out, jury's in. It's fucking shit. It can't survive those drops, so turning it back into Amazon, and we're gonna see what else we can get to do something similar. All right, we're gonna do one last thing. I'm gonna remove EoTech, take the mount off, which I don't see it visibly bent, but you know, that's so minuscule that, I mean, it could be naked to the human eye, invisible to the human eye, whatever the hell. Let's take this hunk of shit off. And it was weird, I didn't have to change my zero from where I had it before with the EoTech to where it was nearly zeroed with the higher mount. So now I'm gonna take 5 shots at that clean lower target. I moved it back to about 110. And we're gonna see if it's zeroed now, which it should be. Let's go check it out. Damn. You know what? It might have been the EoTech that lost zero, not the mount. Well, this fucking complicates things. So what do I do? Do I put the mount back on, re-zero it, and keep the mount because it wasn't the mount that caused the issue, it was the EoTech? Do I ditch the mount? Do I ditch the EoTech? I mean, that's really shitty for an EoTech, right? These things are battle proven. Can't survive a log. I think I'll go back to aim point. Can't sell this now. Shit. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna adjust it. I mean, it's on there rock solid. Do I put the mount back on and zero it, hold it, keep it there, take care of it? Do I just run it like this? Let's look at this thing. So you can see what I was talking about with how small and flimsy those little pieces of metal are. These little legs that come down and go up. I guess they were fine. I don't see any marring here or anything. The issue is the EoTech. Anybody want to buy a EoTech? Slightly used. All right, so I've decided to keep the mount because it's not what broke. And I adjusted the EoTech, so I should be on target. Yeah, we'll see if it adjusted correctly. Put 5 more rounds down because I can't have a rifle that's not zeroed, even if it is using a subpar optic. So here's our new group. I guess I must have thrown one. I need to adjust it a little further right and down. I'm gonna save you guys this part because obviously you know what's going on from here. I'm just gonna get it zeroed and call that and buy an ACOG.